Okay, this is Farmer John here, just giving you an update on the status of my garden. As you can see, my tomatoes have grown very well. They're now pretty high. The one on the left is a little small because he was unfortunately eaten by a squirrel early on. You can see here my first little green tomato. There's another one on the plant in the back there, so they're growing pretty well. My corn, you can see, has really taken off. It's really large and tall. Squash that I planted, which is eventually going to act as a mulch, that's starting to grow as well. That should give me a pretty good amount of squash at the end of the year. My lemon balm here is starting to grow pretty well. You can see I'm having a lot of success with my basil. It took a little bit off yesterday. It's important not to let it flower because once it flowers the leaves become bitter. Parsley's doing well. Flowers are all doing fairly well. I might be watering them too much. That's okay. Basil again doing well. Peppermint's doing well. See here my zinnia garden has really panned out well. You can see where I transplanted them in my other video. They've actually taken, even though they didn't look like they were going to make it, eventually straightened up and on their road to produce flowers. You can see here's my first zinnia flower. I think they're all going to be red. Here's my mix of good bug blooms. I don't even know what kind they are, but you can see that blue. Some baby's breath down there. The only mistake I've made so far are my potatoes and not allowing them and letting them grow too much one way towards the sun. Put some cages around it to help support them, but I don't know if they're going to make it, but like I always say, gardening is a trial by error process. You learn what you learn this year, you apply next year. So if they don't turn out the way I wanted, well then there's always next year. Let's see, my cucumbers are doing well. They're hopefully going to grow up this net. They're starting to really take off. My lavender is growing nicely here. And all my sunflowers came up. I have 6 of them now. Again, they're supposed to be 12 feet, so we'll see what happens. But right now, they're looking well. Everything's going pretty well, and hopefully it continues. Thank you. Until next time, this is Farmer John.